Hey there. I hope you're all having fun out there. Hope this is coming through okay. So, welcome. Welcome to my first live video feed. Coming to you direct from my first stop on my Living Room World Tour, my living room. This morning the flights went good. Everything went smooth. I was able to get in. Had a little trouble getting through the swabbing. My cat Turdball, she's in charge of that, and couldn't seem to get her to be very cooperative, but we did get through, and it's all good so far. So just want to take a second and thank you very much for everything. Thanks for tuning in. This is my living room, and as you can see, we're very fortunate to have some Swayzes in here. These are original artworks by our world famous artist Carol Swayze. Also here on my piano, you can see I have a beautiful work by the great Rich Feiser. Isn't that pretty? And I'd just like to make a shout out that these artists are basically unemployed at this time because all the art shows are being canceled. So doesn't mean they're not working, doesn't mean they don't have inventory. Feel free to give them a call, no matter where you live. Call your local artists and support the arts. Sure appreciate it. I just also want to point out that I have a strong responsibility to my fans, and I want to thank them for being here. Here they are here. As you can see, they're always here with me. So, without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started, I think. Hopefully this will turn sideways with me. Looks like it did. So these songs, oh, you can't turn your phone. Oh, there we go. Hopefully this is working. I don't think it is. I think I'm sideways. We'll go like this. Is that okay? Hang on a second, I'm going to check with my bride. Did it go sideways?
Yeah, no, you have to turn it back.
Okay. Okay, so we're back to square, I think, like this. Looks like this is how we're going to do the rest of the show. Anyway, I got 4 pieces that I'd like to try to get through. I use what I call the cheater piano method. What?
That's better.
Okay. I use what I call the cheater piano method, which is basically means I do chords on the left hand, and I have no idea what the right hand's doing. It's just kind of playing around and doing whatever it does. It's a style that I found works well for me because it plays into my 2 strong suits. 1 being that it's a lot easier than the right way, and 2 being that it sounds pretty mediocre. But these songs are songs that, for whatever reason, have not translated well to guitar. So they are available on my 2 CDs. If you have any interest in buying the CDs, hit me up on Messenger or send me an email, kentam.rose, kentam.rose@gmail.com, and I can help you get the CDs. And there, we got a real piano player playing them, so they sound a lot better. Anyway, this first number is called Always Where You Are. It's a song that I wrote because I had several conversations with my dad. My dad was just the sweetest man ever. And I remember one of the questions I used to always ask him was, how do you really know when you're in love, Dad? And it's one of the toughest questions ever, I suppose. But he always just said, you'll know. And I think one day with my bride, I woke up and I just knew. I have no more questions. I have no more doubts. There is no more confusion. I know what love's about. Love was such a mystery, but now it's crystal clear. This passion to be with you.
Paused.
Oops, what?
You might have to start over.
Oh, Tammy said it paused.
It paused. Now it's playing your song that you were playing.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That's okay. So we'll do take 2. All right? Okay. Thanks, honey. I have no more questions. I have no more doubts. There is no more confusion. I know what love's about. Love was such a mystery, but now it's crystal clear. This passion to be with you grows with every passing year. When you want, I feel the need. When you're cut, I also bleed. My first thought to the sunrise, my last wish on the stars. No matter where I'm standing, I am always where you are. Always where you are. Some confuse the feeling of romance and desire. They touch the flame of passion and get burned by the fire. True love is the embers, keeping passion's flame alive. Alone we die out quickly, together we'll survive. Only together can we survive. When you want, I feel the need. When you're cut, I also bleed. My first thought to the sunrise, my last wish on the stars. No matter where I'm standing, I am always where you are. Always where you are. When you want, I feel the need. When you're cut, I also bleed. My first thought to the sunrise, my last wish on the stars. No matter where I'm standing, I am always where you are. Always where you are. Always where you are. So that's Always Where You Are, a song about my beautiful bride and about love. Geez, I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Holy cow. I gotta tell you, I'm really nervous. I can play in front of 1,000 people, but playing in front of my phone is proving difficult. This next song was a song that, it's kind of funny. I actually started this as a piano instrumental, and after a very short period of time it dawned on me that I'm not a good enough pianist to write a piano instrumental. So it just kind of languished around for quite a while, actually, probably a year or two. And then one night my wife and I were down on one of our dealer trips, and she was standing in the ankle deep in the ocean. I'll never forget this. And the moon was up in the sky, and the reflection was coming straight up the water directly to her ankles. And it was just such a beautiful scene. Tammy's always been so moved and so a part of the water and the ocean. One of the reasons we're living here in Florida now, I suppose. But anyway, that night the idea for the song came to me. Looking over the bay, she stands silent, ankle deep in the sea. The rippling reflection of the moon lights the way to the place she really wants to be. In her dreams, she's a castaway on a schooner with masts touching the sky. Gentle waves rock her to sleep on the bridge as the sea sings its sweet lullaby, lullaby. She's a widow to every shipwreck. Perished pirates find peace in her gaze. A lighthouse to all those storm-blown souls, helping every sailor find their way. She is one to every skipper that sailed, whose veins are filled with the sea and the foam, who when their current is weak stand ankle deep and let the soft tide carry them home, carry them home. A friend to but on the sea her soul will stay. Oh, Daughter of the Ocean, that one's called. Yes, sir. Hey, since we're around lunchtime, might be a good idea to think about giving one of those local restaurants around you or wherever you live, give them a call, do a little takeout, be a little extra nice to the servers that run the car, food out to the car for you. Crazy times we're living in, and we're all just trying to pull together as a team. So, as Pink Floyd would say. Anyway, this next song was inspired by a buddy of mine. I had a friend up in college when I went to Central. I went to Central Michigan for a year and a half. Had a great time up there. And then after my third semester, they called me in and they said, do you remember when we said you'd be a good fit for the university? And I said, yeah. And they said, we were wrong. We'd like you to leave. And I said, when? And they said, now. So anyway, I enjoyed my year and a half up there greatly, and came back to work at the store with my dad and my family. But luckily my son Jeremy was able to go back up to Central and fix our namesake for us, and he graduated from there. Good job, son. And anyway, I had a great friend up there. His name was Greg, and he was just one of those guys you could just talk to. We had several nights where we just talked until morning. We just clicked. And we were talking about love and broken relationships and things, and he was talking about his first love, and he said, you know, the hardest part he had with the whole thing was that he never could really figure out whether she truly loved him or not. He always knew he was in love with her. And he said, I know it sounds like a misery loves company kind of a thing, but he kind of thought that it would be easier for him to heal if he in fact knew she was in love with him. So that kind of inspired this song. And I never knew where it was going to take place. And then one day, I don't know how, I really don't remember, but I saw the name Thunder Bay, which I believe is in Ontario. But I just thought that was just such a cool name, so I decided that's where this happened. It happened up in Thunder Bay. So this goes out to you, Greg. Still a memory, an old photo in a box, my dear. Do I slip into your mind? Do you ever take the time to remember me? Do you ever hear a song takes you back too long ago, to the days when you loved me and I never dreamed you'd be just a memory. There are pages in the story of my life once written have never been read again. Our chapter is one of my favorite parts. The words you wrote still warm my heart. Every now and then, every now and then, have you looked up in the sky and found your mind was drifting back to the days along the beach with the sand sipping the sea. Do you see me? Have you once reread my lines? I chose each word so carefully, and I know that I could heal if I knew that it was real. Did you love me? There are pages in the story of my life that once written have never been read again. A chapter is one of my favorite parts. The words you wrote still warm my heart. Every now and then, every now and then, do you ever think of me and the way we used to be? Maybe just one sunny day, or a flat in Thunder Bay. Now and then I think of you and all the things we used to do. You got to know that it was real. Now it's time for you to heal. Oh, Thunder Bay there. And on the album version, I want to point out that my beautiful sister Karen did a terrific job on the high harmonies on that ending of the song where it needs to come in as a female. So anyway, hope everybody's doing great. It's so nice to see so many people watching. I can't thank you all enough. You're all so sweet and kind. All right, I know these are all depressing, but trust me, when we make the next stop on our tour, which is either going to be in my office or in the Lanai, I'm not quite sure. Maybe you guys can let me know what you prefer. We'll be doing more uplifting songs and happy songs. For some reason, when I sit in front of a piano, I just tend to have ballads come out. I don't know, probably because I'm not good enough to play something fast on the piano. But anyway, I hope this is coming through okay. I hope the sound isn't very good, because I've always found that I'm a little more popular if you can't see me and you have a hard time hearing me. You can go to my website, KennyRoseLive.com or KennyRose.com. Either one will take you there. And you can hear all of the tracks in their studio form and check them out. Also find my schedule there whenever that day comes up, which we hope is soon. Anyway, I can't thank you again enough. I want to leave you with one last song today. This one, I don't know. I don't want you to think it's morbid. It's not morbid. It's a positive song. I saw some musicians one time on TV. They were talking about women taking them home and all that kind of stuff. And at that time, I had just kind of discovered my faith in God and an afterlife and all that. And so I had kind of a completely different mindset about taking me home. And then I really had a lot of fun with the lyrics on this, kind of doing an analogy of the two. So this song is called When the Final Song's Been Sung. chorus, a distant echo, when the spotlights have cooled. They've tipped up the stools, and the bouncer is yelling, hey, let's go. Take my hand, take me home, take my love, it's yours alone. Scene one's a memory, scene two's begun. Take me home when the final song's been sung. When the guitars have found their cases and the patch chords lay lifeless and still, when there's no more refrain, no more sustain, and the barman has packed up his till. Take my hand, take me home, take my love, it's yours alone. Scene one's a memory, scene two's begun. Take me home when the final song's been sung. It's always been about the singing, never about the song. And it's been so sweet, so much more complete since you started singing along. When the drum has finally stopped beating, the last load out finally done. Take me home in your heart, we won't be apart, though the final song has been sung. Take my hand, take me home, take my love, it's yours alone. Scene one's a memory, scene two's begun. Take me home when the final song's been sung. Take me home when the final song's been sung. Oh, and the final song's been sung there. That's the last one. Thanks. Once again, I just can't thank you all enough for everything. Thank you for helping me live my dream. Your friendship is invaluable and your support's amazing. We've got a lot of friends out there that are in straits right now, so if you can find a way to help them, help them. Call your artists. They can send you work. They can do whatever they got to do to stay alive. And most importantly, we're all just doing a good job. We're all staying inside like we're supposed to. We're all being good. And we'll get through this. And we're going to have one heck of a party when this is all done. That's all I know. Anyway, love you. Thanks again. I'll keep you updated on when Stop 2 is going to be. Right now I got to find my luggage. It appears it didn't come off the carousel. So have fun. Take care. Love you. See ya.